Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, November 10, 2022. This morning's lunar eclipse is part of a set of eclipses encouraging you to improve the work and rest balance in your life. Today's eclipse challenges you to deal with loose ends, looming deadlines, health matters, or scheduling issues. Realizations and reveals prompt you to get going on an exercise or nutrition program you have to do to feel more balanced, or there can be a culmination of a job or work project that gets you to a turning point. Demands can be high, and emotions are strong. Disruptions help redirect you along a more authentic path. Verbalizing or sorting out a private matter can be involved. You have a good sense that if you stay on top of the demands, you'll be able to make meaningful changes. Aim to go slowly and figure out what's in your heart before taking concrete action. Ideally, a new awareness of buried needs can push you in a positive direction. Aim to be flexible and open to possibilities, but perhaps most importantly, to innovate rather than rebel. Events occurring now trigger your needs for more independence or freedom, particularly with work and daily routines, but they may seem to be coming from outside of you. Perhaps you're considering lifestyle changes that can lead to a freer approach to your life or more creative and fulfilling work. Don't tempt the universe today. Thundering clouds crackle with wicked intent. This is because the mighty sun, our great luminary, in your solar 12th house of secrets and hidden enemies will cross swords with electric Uranus. Shocking news could ignite your life out of nowhere, especially if you or someone else has tried to keep something quiet and under wraps. Explosive drama and fights could pierce you in the heart, causing you to feel shaken and devastated. Luckily, if you and a partner are being entirely upfront and honest, you may be able to weather this storm. Work has been a wild ride. Although you prefer adventure to stagnancy, this last cycle in your work life might have been too tumultuous even for your liking. Now that the full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus is drawing this cycle to an unexpected close, you might notice a subtle yet tangible shift in your habits, routines, and schedule. Although jarring to lose some of your security or familiarity, your work life may benefit in astonishing ways. Make sure to maintain your health to have the stamina to endure this eclipse. Where yesterday's eclipsing full moon has already energized things on the job and career fronts, a friendly aspect to Pluto in your income sector is bringing him into the mix and with perfect timing. This comes on the very day that the planet of change and revolution completes his first month in direct motion and ready to get things moving. The moon is providing the right professional push at the right time. You can benefit from today's planetary alignment by looking deeply into a situation and gaining perspective. Often these energies cause communication breakdowns and, though rough around the edges perhaps, this can ultimately be an opportunity for understanding. It is likely that the breakdown or breakthrough will center around judgment of some kind, and you could be on the giving or receiving end. To help break through the narrow-mindedness, breathing exercises and running in particular are recommended. It's time to consider your present career. It's a 9-day, and you'll likely notice yourself far more able to focus on this area of your life. Your path in this life embraces the needs of others. 9s are most fulfilled when they choose careers that allow them to help others in the way most comfortable to them. Consider if you are feeling fulfilled in your own career, or if it's time to make a change. Don't hesitate to reach for your desires in this regard, as you have so much to offer to all those you encounter. The moon is still in your work sector after yesterday's eclipsing full moon, but while there may still be some intensity, strong emotional responses, or even some work tension or job pressure, there will be signs that this is turning into motivation. A lunar eclipse can be a catalyst for change, and it can act as a trigger, creating the pressure needed to push through old excuses, roadblocks, and barriers, whether real or imagined. Fortunately, this is happening just as the stars are aligning across the income, work, and career fronts. Ahead of the moon's return to your relationship sector tomorrow and in the heart of the working week, you can afford to take a wait-and-see approach to relationship matters. Partly so that this doesn't get caught up in the emotional intensity of the now waning lunar eclipse, and partly because the moon's first visit since Mars' retrograde turn will put things in perspective. Our eyes in the sky. Lunar eclipses mark endings and major energetic releases. Keep in mind that an ending can also mark a beginning depending on how you look at it. Sudden changes could occur that shape and shake up our lives. It's advisable to go with the flow and see what the eclipse reveals to us. Then we can make decisions as to how we want to move forward. The rock and roll energy of this cosmic phenomenon brings transformation and growth, but only if we're ready to experience it. Today you may meet that special person while at your local gym, if possible, or playing an individual sport like golf or tennis. Whatever you do, don't stay inside watching television. Use the energy of the day as an ideal opportunity to show off, to break through a few barriers, and to impress someone with your skill, openness, and great sense of humor. This is a wonderful day for arranging a small get-together with close friends, if possible, and also for daring to invite someone special whom you have been quietly flirting with for some time. Openness, warmth, and heart-to-heart sharing are all in store. Tell this person how you feel about them and watch as the barriers between you come tumbling down, and love takes their place. Karmic Saturn, revolutionary Uranus, elusive Neptune and evocative Pluto are all galvanizing the moon, so emotions could be intense. The moon is in alignment with the north node of destiny, so we must let go of the past and start anew to perfect the cycle of life and evolution. The caution is that unexpected events might occur, so try to watch out for the unforeseen. Brace yourself. It is time to take a break from your usual punishing schedule, and to then decide on what you would like to do for an evening of fun and entertainment. Break all of your usual rules and move beyond the boundaries that keep you tied to a limited social circle. There is a whole exciting world out there to explore. In the pre-dawn hours, the Taurus lunar eclipse catalyzes events that facilitate our individual and collective evolution. The tension is palpable. The sun and moon's tug of war with each other and the lunar nodes triggers dramatic events and prompts sweeping change. This transit's dynamism is enhanced by the moon's conjunction with cosmic instigator Uranus. Sudden endings and beginnings are par for the course. Destiny will force our hand in unpredictable ways, causing us to feel powerless over our current circumstances. Power and powerlessness are precisely the themes we are intended to grapple with at this time. Often, when we let go and stop trying to control our fate, things have a way of working themselves out on their own. We don't need to continue to do things the hard way, to prove our strength and resilience. The moon's opposition to Venus and Mercury suggests that there are certain relationships and certain ways that we communicate that we must absolve ourselves of now. Instead, we must trust that by allowing our lives to be simpler, we will achieve a happier and healthier lifestyle. Still unwilling to let go? An additional square between the moon and Saturn places us in a holding pattern, so we recognize the damage we do when we allow toxic beliefs and behaviors to go unchecked. After sunup, the Scorpio Sun and Mercury align in their superior conjunction, sparking insights relative to our passions. Following the lunar eclipse, the hits just keep coming. Surprise bombshells are dropped within conversations. We receive critical, yet unsettling, information. We achieve clarity now, but the news we get is not what we were expecting to hear. Aim to stay open and receptive without fighting to suppress the truth.